What is up, ad gamers? This is the Lost Boy 45 coming at you live at 9:12 p.m. at night on a Friday night. What is that, Mrs. Cat Stormy? It is an awesome video. They're watching awesome footage. Thanks, Stormy. Well, it's not really awesome. The footage, the quality is good, but the gameplay, I suck. But I wanted to upload this because this is my first time playing this new mode, which is basically you have to get the Scorpion tank. Oh, look, it's from Halo. No, it's BlackLight Retribution. Don't worry. All the way over to the enemy's base, and at the enemy's base then you get some nice rewards, and you win the game and you get more game points. So it's good, all good. But I wanted to talk not about the footage, because the footage, come on, I could record over that and I'll just go, well, look at that guy, I'm shooting him in the face now with my gun. Not really, because I died. And that would be just stupid. So instead I want to talk about trying new things. What's that, Lost? You talk about trying new things, but you hate new things. On the contrary, I think lately the best example of me trying a new thing was when I tried the Pakistani, Iraq kind of food known as falafel. With a hummus and pita, this thing is like the king of all sandwiches. It's made out of vegetables only, meaning that for those of us who don't eat meat, you can eat it. And it's amazing tasty. You grab a pita, throw some hummus in there, throw some falafel in there, and if you're really smart, you can throw some tahini in there if you get good tahini sauce. The tahini sauce I bought tasted like peanut butter and paste, and I was like, I don't want to eat that. That's disgusting. But there's this restaurant called Hop Grill by me, and it has some really good tahini, and it also serves that kind of food. So that's also another good place to go if I don't want to cook it myself. But I do normally cook it myself because it's cheaper that way. Just buy a box of it for the $3.29. Get about 40 falafel balls, and that'll feed you up for 2 to 3 days if you eat alone, or if you eat with people, 2 days at the least, which is always nice. And realistically, the food's good. If you live in Illinois, I believe there's only locations. Go on Google and type in Hop Grill. Maybe I'll include a link to it in the description. The food there is amazing. I recommend getting some falafels with hummus and baba ganoush and some pitas. Trust me, you won't regret it. It's pretty cheap too. Bring about 20-25 bucks, and you can get, I think, it's $9.99 for like the veggie platter, which has everything on it, and you can order pitas for 75 cents per pita. So bring about 20 bucks. Get some pitas, get some vegetable plate, get some drinks. It's a good time. And if you have a family, it's a great thing to try, because it's great to try new things. And I think really the thing that our culture kind of misses out upon is trying new things. We're kind of like a melting pot. So people don't really try new things because they get so comfortable with the foods they've had. We don't have any select food that's just American. We like to take credit for like cheeseburgers and that kind of stuff, but it's kind of hard for me to say this, but realistically, America's foods are really just the combination of other melting pot things. And the hamburgers were actually made in Germany first, guys. I'm sorry, I know. There's like 700 haters on me saying, but bro, we made hamburgers first. It's our McDonald's. No, I'm sorry. Hamburg, Germany made hamburgers first. Starting with White Castle. Sliders. First hamburgers ever made. Even though I don't eat them, I know this stuff because I did a project on them in 7th grade. But yeah, it's always great to try new things. Even if it's something like going to a club for once. I don't like clubs. I don't like people. I love you guys, don't get me wrong. But I don't like going with people because most time people will act different in real life than they will in video or on Skype or on AIM or wherever you want to talk to them. Because in the real world, there's so many more restrictions forced upon you by the physical world, whereas the virtual world has less restrictions and you're allowed to speak your mind more. It's, in my opinion, a lot better. I'm getting messages like crazy, so my headset's booming. I'm like, oh no, please don't let this record on the video. But go to a club. If you're not social like me, try for the chess team maybe. Try for something that you can do good, and prove yourself out there. Say, hey, you know what? You thought because I didn't do this before, I'm not good at it. But you know what? I'm great at it. I'm an ad gamer. I try and I succeed. It's because that's how we do it. This game right here, I had no idea how to play it. I'm not good with PC games. The keyboard's just really big to me, And I'm used to having a small controller. I mean, I have big hands, don't get me wrong, but I'm used to having a small controller where I can just play. And I feel like if I played my Xbox controller on my PC more, I could probably learn to play with the Xbox controller on the PC. But I think there's a lot of PC fans that'd be like, "That's not how you play PC games, Lost. You're playing with the keyboard and the mouse." And I'm like, "But I do better with the controller." And they're like, "I don't care how good you do, Lost. I want you to play it legitly." And it's like, okay, I'll try. And I am trying, which is why you're seeing this FPS gameplay instead of something I'm actually good at, like Minecraft, where it's just, me pressing WASD and clicking my mouse button every now and then. Which, by the way, I'm thinking when 1.4 comes out, we're gonna do some Let's Plays again. I tried to do a Let's Play, and then I ended up deleting the world trying to install a mod. The pain I go through. But yeah, trying something new. If you're not social, go to a club. If you are social, but you're kind of picky about what foods you eat, try a new food. I'm not saying go to like Knock Knock Grill or, buy some falafel, but maybe, go to Subway instead of McDonald's for once. Go out to eat pizza, and don't go to Pizza Hut. Go to your local pizza parlor. Go to a spaghetti parlor. There's so many different foods in this world you can try, and sometimes it's not even having to go out to eat. You can go online, look up so many great recipes. I mean, I found this new one. It's like China Sabahina, which is kind of like falafel. It's made with chickpeas and stuff, but it sounds amazing. You just gotta go online, Google, like, let's say you want to try some Chinese food. Google recipes for Chinese food. Find some recipes that you've never heard of before and try them if you like the ingredients. And you don't have to necessarily guess and say, well, I'm going to try this. I'm going to write down all the ingredients and not pay any attention. If you don't like spicy food and it lists like cumin or red peppers or a lot of pepper, then be like, okay, this isn't the food for me because it's going to be spicy. But if you do like spicy food, pay attention to that. Maybe you can get some spicy food. And it's always important for me to tell you guys to try new stuff because, like, if you're, number one, a parent, try it for your family. Your kids won't ever regret it because they learn to like the food. It expands their diet, and that sounds kind of weird coming from me. I know. I'm Lost Story 45. I'm a computer basically. What do I have to say with your dietary needs? But I mean, like, all my life for the beginning portion, like, the only foods I ever knew existed was pizza, pasta, burgers, and just stuff that wasn't really good for me. And I mean, now as I'm getting older, I'm slowly expanding my diet, and it's not as good to do it when you're older because now it's like, okay, what do I eat? I know I can make salad, but I don't feel like making a salad. How about pasta? I don't feel like pasta. But when you're young, say, hey, honey buns, let's go get some falafel. And then you go there, get falafel, and you guys like it, and it becomes one of those foods that you know how to make. It's easy. Voila. I'm actually gonna make maybe I'll make the audio clip of it, and then like, I don't know, put pictures or something of me making my own homemade falafel this weekend. I don't know. I might do that. Maybe to let you guys see some stuff. But like I said, try something new. Go join a club. Go eat some new foods. Go read a book if you don't read books. Maybe make a video by yourself. Maybe watch a video. Go to a movie with someone. Do something that you don't normally do. And if you don't like it, then perhaps you should try again and try again until you learn to accept this thing. Or if you know you're not going to be able to ever learn and to accept it, at least understand why people do it. And then maybe move on to something else. Because there's always that clique that you can fit in. And if you don't try, you're not going to ever fit in that clique. I like making videos. That's my clique. I do good at it, in my opinion. I'm not sure. You guys seem to support me well enough. Almost 10,000 views total. That's awesome, guys. But other than that, I'm BlackLight45. You're at Gamers, and today I talked to you about trying new things and stuff. Remember, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you feel obligated to, or you feel like you should, and let me know how I'm doing. Other than that, guys, I'll see you on the far side.